Hello everyone and welcome back to XCOM Enemy Unknown, where last episode we managed to rescue Mr. Hutch, who has put in a good word for us with Germany, who is now on 1 level of panic. Excellent. We just had to do it for...
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum.
Well, let's see, we've got reduction in panic for across a fair few places actually, but we need to do something about Australia and the US very soon, and after that, I think India, China, and Egypt are kind of our issues. Africa, Asia, and Asia. So 2 of these are from Asia. Not fantastic. Their future combat is helpful for research. But we are still waiting on a satellite. That comes in 10 days. And our new uplink comes in 4. So you really need to have satellites on order before you need them. But we don't have the option of that right now. Anyways, I think I had... No, I was about to say we can go to the grey market and sell some stuff, but we don't have anything to buy. We just have to bide our time until things complete. So... New interceptors. New uplink, excellent.
Satellite uplink complete.
Sign a new... construction. We've still got 2 days left on that, and we don't have nearly the money left to make a workshop, but we'll need that in a bit. And that's to make another satellite uplink. We've got this kind of 2x2 shape here that is intentional. If we put a satellite uplink here and then satellite nexuses, which are the things that we can get as an upgrade of the uplink after we've researched the nav computers from the downed UFOs, then we can put them in those corners and they'll get maximum adjacency, like we can see between the generators there. Yeah, I've made a little bit of a hash of this whole playthrough, but we'll see how things go. We've got 4 days to go now before we get our shivs. Worryingly, it's nearly the end of May, and we've got 2 countries on bright red, like level 5 panic. That's not a fantastic situation. Let's hope they don't leave, because America is actually providing a fair bit of our funding. Anyways.
Excavation complete.
Okay, abduction
Commander,
sites.
We picked up multiple requests for assistance.
Who
Abductions in
needs it
progress
the
are marked
most?
on the hologlobe.
Okay, Tokyo needs it, that's part of Asia. And South Africa really needs it. Paris... For 4 engineers in a difficult mission, we'll pass, especially a panic of 1. Both of these are very difficult, which is slightly concerning without the shivs yet. And it gives us 200 monies, so that'll allow us to buy a few more satellites. So we will take South Africa, Durban. Everyone is fresh and ready out of things. I really need to visit the officer training school, because that's the thing I need to buy on to actually do that. Probably a few things in there that I can talk to. Let me take a look. I don't want to be here. No, wait, back out, please. I want the barracks, the officer training school. Can't afford anything, but we can get squad size 1, so that gets us 5 soldiers. Rapid recovery, soldiers heal twice as fast, that'd be helpful. 25% experience from kills, so we'll receive a larger will bonus each time they are promoted. And new guy, new soldiers are automatically promoted to squaddy rank. Now I think Timmers might enjoy that. But we need squad size 1 before we can do that, and then we can, well actually hang on, if we have 125, we can actually pretty much get over that immediately. We can get a full squad of 6. Wouldn't that be useful? But anyways, alien abduction, Durban. Taking the dream team here, as it were. I really wish I'd been able to go into the foundry and buy tactical vests, which would get them 2 items rather than the 1, but let's go. And this is an abduction mission, so this is just kill everything. So I'm gonna try and put this on top 4. We'll see.
Prepare for landing.
So what kind of map are we looking at?
We're
It
heading
looks
to South
like
Africa for
it's
this.
the graveyard
We
map.
need to get down there fast.
There is actually a limited section of maps, and they do
Picked
use
up
them
a
quite a
local
bit.
broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan.
Okay. So yeah, it's the graveyard map, which is not fantastic for cover. You've mostly got graves. But we'll see how things go here.
Roger, Big Sky.
Okay,
Reading you
so
555.
first things first.
Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Jackson onto Overwatch before I move anybody else. I don't know where is she getting opportunist from? I don't know. Field medic covering fire, bullets fire rocket, danger zone, bullets form heat ammo. Yeah, I don't know where she's getting opportunist. I don't know where that's coming up. It might be coming off of her her scope, I'm not sure. Okay, nothing there yet. So yeah, this is an abduction mission, so we don't have any special objectives to do, like turn off a bomb or collect mail if this were actually like mail is something maybe we've been experimenting with recently. But anyways, we don't have to like grab meld or anything. We don't have to worry about pursuing hostages or such, or like saving people, and that would be a terror mission. We just have to kill everything. Now, because this is a very difficult mission, we need to kill everything and keep our dudes alive. So I think Frida is going to be like pretty close to the core of our unit for a lot of this. Let's get her near our heavy to start with. So she's got 3 uses. Each use of that will restore people by 4 health, which is perfectly fine by me. Okay. Let us get... Well, let's see. Flush gets people to run out, but do we really want him on Overwatch right this very moment? We'll put you over here and we'll put you on Overwatch. At least it's got some cover, because I don't want people dying. There. Okay, targets.
ET in sight. Engaging.
3 floaters. Okay. That's 1 down. Unfortunately, I think Jackson shot the same person. Smoldering pile of wreck. Okay. We know the other 2 went this way, I think. We were a little bit caught up in that, that moment, but I think they were already faking. Okay. Now, we know those guys probably won't have gone to Overwatch. So... Hornby, could you move up, please? Because if you can spot them, then Jackson can murder them. We could have him run up, but there's 2 of them. We don't really want to put him at that kind of risk. So let's put Jackson on Overwatch. Again. Let's move Bash up. We know they went this way, so let's stick him over here. Okay, there they are. I really wish I hadn't put Jackson on Overwatch just now. This is a very difficult mission, so we want to keep the rocket. What are your shots like? 73 to hit, 73 to hit. We will go with the one who has compromised cover.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Okay, now it's 1. So... Ooh, how much do we trust Hornby? I'm going to say implicitly.
Hunt 'em down.
Oh, seriously? You can't... Yeah, okay, Overwatch then. If they get close to him, they're going to die. Actually, they would die if he got close to him anyway, because he has that new auto Overwatch move. Okay. Let's keep you in our GUI center, Mueller. What's your shot there? 79. Take it.
Target down.
It's nice to know the assault rifle is still a fairly decent weapon. Granted, these are base level floaters. I don't think I know that noise, which is worrying in the extreme. Okay, they are probably in, like, I almost guarantee you that they're inside this mausoleum. But that's a huge choke point. Like that's the place where I would shoot would shoot the missile in. So we'll keep our ears to the ground on that one. Let's keep your squad sight. Another problem is these big like crypts obscure her aim, which reduces the effectiveness of our squad sight ability. Okay. Slightly worthless use of a running gun, but. Okay, and Mueller, get up here.
Target acquired.
Hello, more floaters. Miss.
Oh, damn it.
Well, Jackson, your move then. You have way better aim. One down. She gets 2? No, she was just extending her own little leg. Oh, hello, we've got 3 targets in sight. How do we have 3 targets? 1 there. 1 there. Okay, it's just being funky is why. But how do you have a better shot at that one through a building than that one around a corner? And you only have a smoke grenade. A frag would actually be pretty handy right now, but let's take him. Miss.
Oh, damn it! Enemy is still alive.
Overwatch there.
X-ray on the move, they're flanking us.
Oop. Home base fine.
Down here.
That is perfectly alright. We shimmy bash over here. Let's see, 62, 73. That's the one that's on Overwatch. Let's take him.
X-ray neutralized. Negative ammo. I'm spent.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Okay. So he is not on Overwatch because he has attacked.
X-ray spotted.
With what we've
Oh.
seen so far,
Oh god,
it was
Mutons.
only natural to assume the aliens would have something specialized towards frontline combat. This hulking creature appears to be that unit.
I don't envy anyone.
This is why I saved the missile. Burly! Huh. Okay, well we've got squad sight on a number of things here. Including the Mutons. Or at least a couple of them. What's your headshot on that? 55% chance of a critical hit. Deals up to 5 damage. Would be like 1 row of health there. If we can take one of these guys down now, would save us a ton of trouble. Anyways, take the shot. 3 damage. Okay, well that's still a decent chunk at least, I guess. 60% on... That's not a... This number lies. This number lies bad. Okay, let's go back to motion then. He's got 1 more turn before his running gun comes back. I don't know that I can get him to cover enough to do that. What's your shot on them into that? 62. Okay. Have a plan. How does that not count as any cover? Ugh. Put you over there. 62 to hit, we only need the 1 damage. Okay. That's all the floaters down. Now we just have to worry about the 2 Mutons. Yay, who have compromised our cover! Oh, but thankfully have terrible aim. Oh, and I think he just downed one of the structures. Eek. Ah! Eek. Okay, Mule needs to pull back, we need to put people in cover. But bright side, we know that neither of these guys are actually, like, in the midst of...
Reloaded.
Okay, 68 on that dude. Does up to 5 damage. We don't need to worry about the cripple if it does 5 damage. Pretty good.
No rounds.
Yeah, I know you're out of ammo. Okay, his running gun is now active again. We might want to put him onto... Who are you aiming at there? Yeah, this counter seems to be kind of balked for some reason. If she can do 1 damage to him, just the 1 damage, then she's going to survive. On the other hand, right now, she really needs to worry about her own health. Because that guy can run up and shoot her in the face. Well, granted, if he does that, she won't have to worry too much anyways. I'm gonna go heal yourself. Because now she can at least take another shot like that. Okay, can we run and gun up to that dude? What's our dash maximum like? Right up to cover. Okay, this might work. So, run and gun.
Going in for the kill.
Moving at the speed of death. Up to there. And then what's your shot like? 53%. And with the shotgun. 56%. Slightly better. Probably worth it. And you can also hit the other guy, but at 8%, so we'll take this guy. 1 Muton down. Excellent. Critical hit. Didn't need it, but we'll take it.
They're falling back.
Okay, that's fine by me. We can pelt him with, well, like, just basically las rifle cannon, whatever we can summon. That sounds like floaters. I want to say that's floaters. Okay, what's your shot on the guy? 23%. We know he's not overwatched. On the other hand, we don't particularly want to put Bash, of all people, in the line of fire from him. Mueller, how are you? You need to reload, but you're okay, and you've got a shot. No, it's just the system being funky. I almost want to tell her to use a medkit again, but it's be a bit of a waste of a medkit. Hornby! You've got a while to wait before that comes up again. Okay. What's your shot like? 1%. Pistol? Anything, really. As long as... Actually, Jackson. Where's Jackson? Jackson has a headshot on him at 48%, but she's out of ammo. So, with that in mind, let's put her against a little bit of cover if we can. Get a reload. So, Angel of Death is a little inconvenienced at the moment. Right. What's that shot like now? 32 to hit. Up to 2 damage, because this is a bulk standard pistol. Yeah, take it. 1. Well, it's something, I guess. What are we going to do with Bash? We can suppress him, reduce the target's aim, takes a free shot if the target moves, uses up a ton of ammunition. The odds of us hitting, though, are very minimal at the moment, so let's take a free move. Let's suppress him, because then we can get Jackson up and see what she can do. And if he tries to get out from that cover, he's going to have some issues. Meanwhile, everybody else is kind of okay. Jackson, I think Frida here is going to be a little bit out of sorts for a bit, but she should be all right. And let's put you on Overwatch, because I know somebody's going to pop up now. He's going to move. Nope, that's everything. Okay, not going to complain. Hornby. Okay, let's get to Jackson first, because she can attempt to headshot the guy. That's really not a great shot, but I trust you to take it. Whoa! Down in 1. Definitely not complaining. But the match isn't over, so we still have some things to worry about. Quite probably over in this direction. So let's get Hornby on. Well, we don't want him with the pistol, we want him overwatched with the shotgun. Because that's his bread and butter. And why do you keep telling me you have a target? There's nothing there. Don't be so spooked. Okay, we want to sweep. I don't particularly want to leave Jackson behind, but on the other hand, if I don't want to put her in, like, the middle of everything either. We have no targets at the moment. Let's put you on that. And let's get you up here. And I want you to reload as well.
Ready to engage.
Target acquired.
Okay. Floaters. Standard floaters.
Watch the flank. They're moving.
Okay, yeah, we got some issues. What's our rage there? Not fantastic. Mueller. Oh, yeah, you're still registering a fake one, though. Okay, that is a 39 and a 39. Not fantastic. None of those are going to be within firing range of Jackson for a while. I don't know if they're on Overwatch, come to think of it. That could be painful. Okay, Mueller. Let's get you over here. Why does that say it's bad cover? It's perfectly fine cover. Okay, let's get you over here then. And put you on Overwatch. And Bash, let's get you over here. And get you on Overwatch, unless you can get a decent shot at that guy now. 34, no you can't, okay. Jackson, please be our eyes on the field. And Hornby. Hornby could flat up, like, run over there and shoot him in the face. Might be our best move, honestly. Run and gun.
Run 'em down.
Eat bullet. Well, several hundred of them actually, but still.
X-ray neutralized.
Okay.
That all you got?
He's fine. Just a little bit of terrain damage. Thankfully, we don't have to pay for it. But I swear there was no one in here. Okay, what's your rate on him? 96! Jeez, that's pretty damn good. But I'm gonna move you closer anyways.
Dead and gone. Negative.
We nailed it.
Phew! All of them! Every single one. Down. Operation Shattered Vanguard is a success in South Africa. So, minimal casualty, everyone dead. Which sounds like a contradiction, but I'm talking about different groups, so yay. Oh, great, China. Danger of losing them, back in India, back in Japan. Come on! I just did a successful mission. Give me something positive. So what's our take from that, anyways? Ice is now a major, which means she gets low profile, so partial cover counts as full now, which means she's basically always in full cover, as long as she's actually got any cover at all. Mueller is out for, like, a fortnight. We've also gotten some Muton corpses, some weapon fragments, and some floater corpses. Panic in South Africa decreased by 2.
Remember, we will be watching.
Oh, balls, that's not good. We don't have any satellites to put anywhere. Oh, we could make so much money from helping out, like, Japan and China here. And we need to do something about the US. Jeez, look at that. Okay, let's go to... well, let's not go to that. Build by items. Let's buy another satellite. Let's buy another couple of satellites. Not enough uplink capacity to launch. Not caring right now. Need satellites. And how's the Foundry doing? It's got 2 more days before it gets weapon. But what does it also have? No, it doesn't have anything there. Let's view the grey market. Is there anything we can get rid of? We have a ton of weapon fragments that we're just not using at all. Need the Muton corpses. Grizzly Corpse doesn't even have a registering for, like, a research, strangely enough. Have we already done that? Research. Archives. No, I don't think we have done... Oh no, we have done Chrysalid Autopsy, so we can sell that, yay! It's just stinking up our evidence locker anyways. It's not much, but it's something. Can't sell that, don't want to sell that. Let's get rid of a ton of these. Sectoids we have a absolute huge ton of, let's get rid of some of them. Floaters, we don't need that many floater corpses. Finmen, we don't need that many Finmen. Illyrium we'll hold on to, because we've just finished up our stuff with that. And that will get us a good 245. So now we can look at stuff. Okay. Building facilities, excavate that. Cannot reach that yet, but we'll put a thermo on that. We want to build a workshop there. Is that the right place to put it? It's right next to a power generator. We really want it next to the foundry, but... actually, let's go to the barracks, officer training school. We can now actually afford some of these things. Let's get 5 soldiers. And... you guys too expensive now, but oh well, don't die on me. More likely they will be critically wounded instead of killed. That's helpful, but we won't look at that right now. Okay, let's see. Can't afford any of these because we don't have the alloys. Alloys we chiefly get from dealing with the different UFOs. Those will probably be handy. Let's get some Phoenix cannons to upgrade the weaponry on our ships.
When selecting a specific jet within the hangar, you can choose to modify its
Confirm.
current weapon loadout to best serve our needs.
Okay, so arming, that's going to take another day. North America is going to need this. And Asia definitely is going to need it. And Africa is going to need it as well. So there we go. So that is Phoenix cannons, which are going to do a fair deal bit more damage to anything that turns up. And we are otherwise just waiting, I guess. We can put a workshop there. It's not actually that expensive. We won't get any adjacency from it, but it's there. And it is 2 days before we can start getting ships. But I think this episode's running just long enough, so I shall catch you all next time.